marching to demand his wife's release. Raúl Noro is the husband of the renowned indigenous leader in the northern Argentinian province of Jujuy. He comes here every Thursday.
Milagro is in prison. We know that she is healthy and strong. She will continue fighting from jail. She will continue working for those who do not have a job.
Sala is the head of Tupac Amaru, an organization born 16 years ago to help the long marginalized indigenous communities in the province. During the presidency of Cristina Fernández de Kirchner, the Tupac Amaru organization received millions of dollars from the central government for housing, health centers, and schools for the poor. That changed last year when a new provincial governor arrived. Milagro Sala was initially detained on charges of inciting violence during a protest against the current administration. Those charges were later dropped, but before she could be released, a fresh warrant was handed down, accusing her of fraud, extortion, and later on attempted murder. She's been detained in this prison for a year without a sentence. The United Nations and Amnesty International are calling for her release.
Never minded what Milagro Sala did, she has to be released, as there is not a sentence saying she should be in prison. We fear that her situation will lead to the persecution of those who protest against the government. It's a dangerous precedent in a country where demonstrations are sometimes the only alternative people have.
But there are many in Jujuy who fear Sala's release. We met this group of people who say they are her victims. Some are protected by the police, fearing reprisals from the Tupac Amaru organization if they talk about what happened to them.
I was living in one of the neighbourhoods. I couldn't believe I had a home. But with that came all the rest. They owned me. I had to resist Milagro Sala's son's sexual advances, and when I did, they beat me and kicked me out. I lost everything. Last week, they attacked me on the streets because they don't want me to speak.
I am a Koya Indian too. I'm as dark as she is. I also accepted a house like most people did. People like us never dreamed of having a decent place to live. But when I confronted the organisation because they wanted me to do everything they asked, they carry weapons and beat people.
Sala's supporters say she's a political prisoner, and they will continue gathering until she's released. Teresa, Al Jazeera, Jujuy, Argentina.